Hold up, gang. Give me one moment while I try and find a way to stand my phone up for the next couple of hours. I don't have my phone stand, that's a problem. This is too loud at my... Okay, we're all starting. I am so far behind on the review recently. That's gonna keep falling. How do I stop that before? I don't even know. Is that falling? I don't know. Still too low. That'll do. It's gonna have to do. I'm so far behind. Like, I haven't watched in the last 2 weeks. But I wanna stream because I can today. It's the Raw before Chamber, and I don't think the build-up's been good. So hoping something happens here today, but who knows? Probably not. Pretty sure last year Raw to Chamber sucked, but then Chamber to Mania was so good.
With the Winter Olympics in Milan in our rearview mirror, we turn our attention to the city that hosted the 1996 Summer Olympics. This is Atlanta, Georgia, where tonight we pay tribute to the phenomenal AJ Styles. We are live at the State Farm Arena, Monday Night Raw,
Are we gonna see AJ?
Netflix, and presented by DoorDash.
Nothing? Are the wings? Are the wings?
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Monday
They're both in the
Night
ring.
Raw.
I think we do call AJ out here.
Corey, tonight, a very special evening. It is an honor and a privilege for both you and myself to be right here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we celebrate the career of a man widely considered the greatest in-ring technique. Enough already! Enough, Corey! I know you two are just trying your hardest, but for me that didn't really cut it. So get out of my ring, sit behind that desk, and tell our network audience how great I am.
I feel like AJ's even though he's retired.
I understand you're not happy to see me because tonight all of you idiots gathered to celebrate the career of AJ Styles. And I think that it is disgraceful that there's a celebration tonight for a loser.
He's got a point.
But I understand.
Bro, lost.
You people feel for those losers. You like them. Losers like Bill Goldberg. Losers like John Cena.
Whoa.
And losers like AJ Styles. And what they all have in common is that I killed their career.
He did.
So what should really happen here tonight is a celebration for a truly great wrestler. me. That is enough. Enough. That is enough. That is enough. Gunther, that is enough. I said that is enough. That is enough.
He's just ignoring him.
God damn it. That is enough. I knew you'd come out here and try and do something like that. We are not going to do that. What we are going to do is we are going to celebrate the career of AJ Styles. So you're done. Get out of the ring. Call it a night. I'm having my boys escort you out of this building right now.
Yes, so it's not good. That's not how it's going to go down.
Now. I am going to leave. But not because you tell me. Because out of my free will, I decide to leave this building because I am disgraced by what is going to happen here tonight.
Yeah. It's a weird reason to leave.
Well, Corey, I can't say I'm shocked that Gunther interrupted the proceedings tonight. Remember, was in this building back over the summer where Gunther retired Goldberg.
Something's gonna happen. That's so weird.
Unfortunately, as bitter of a pill as it is to swallow, Gunther does speak a great deal of truth. The man has ended legendary careers.
It yourself.
I don't agree with his choice to disrespect Styles already tonight, but I'm not going to stop Gunther. And kudos to our general manager to get Gunther out of here.
Yeah, okay, good.
Oh! Dragon Lee it is! It's Dragon Lee! Dragon Lee attacking Gunther! On the night that his friend AJ Styles, his former tag team partner, is to be celebrated, Dragon Lee's had it up, and he takes it upon himself to attack Gunther. Dragon Lee tired of the disrespect being displayed towards Styles by Gunther.
You feel it from multiple people.
Good on Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee not done yet.
Go, Dragon Lee. Throw in paste, just grab that guy's ass.
Are you happy? It's not your night.
Cody. His tie went over his shoulder. So much force. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the candlelights to run the road. When I was younger, it's definitely a weirder angle. My bad, guys.
Atlanta, Georgia's own Cody Rhodes kicking us off tonight on Monday Night Raw, but he's got a lot on his mind, Corey, heading into Elimination Chamber on Saturday. He's in the chamber match, his last opportunity at a title chance at WrestleMania. The weight of the world is on the shoulders of the American Nightmare tonight in Atlanta.
Ah, my skin is stuck to my chair. I will be getting up and down a lot. That's probably out. Like right now. I'll be back, chat.
His back is against the wall, and Rhodes would want it any other way.
I'll be back. I want to fix this angle. It's too high. I'll do this. That's not good either. How do I have it on there? That's better. Just whether or not it stays like that. We'll see. Cody Rhodes.
So, Atlanta! I know what we want to talk about. I know why we're all here. That is the one and the only, the phenomenal AJ Styles! Wrestling Royalty shirt. One of those nights. I love it.
What the hell? Did Braun get written off? Oh no, he didn't. See, I'm so far behind. Like only 2 weeks, but that's so far.
I cannot stand this place. You all do that and disrespect my wise man. Disrespect the vision. Hey boys, I can admit it. I'm ashamed of being from Atlanta. Hey, no worries, because you know who's not ashamed to be from Atlanta? That man right there, Cody Rhodes. Because just like everyone from Atlanta, like you, he's got zero common sense. Cody Rhodes showing up on Monday Night Raw. Dog, are you insane?
Kids flipping him off.
When Bronson Reed wins tonight, wins the Elimination Chamber, and wins at WrestleMania, the Vision's taking over SmackDown 2. And you, Cody Rhodes, are the first guy. However, God bless all of you because you're here in our presence. And that all starts when Bronson Reed wins his qualifying match, which starts right now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's someone here who would disagree with that.
The green and the orange is like maybe the worst color combo of all time. You cannot see, you can't read the word. Like it says useless, but like you have to like squint to see that it says usage. Like if that said any other word, you would not clue what it is, just because it's the usage. You know, it says the usage. Like, am I tripping? You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, that man, main event, Jey Uso, hopes to return to the main event at WrestleMania.
Jay Bronson and
He's got an opportunity to get there, but first he has to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Jey Uso, the original Grande Americano, and Bronson Reed. One spot remains in the chamber. And again, this is a do-or-die situation. If you want an opportunity to battle for a championship at WrestleMania, one spot remains in the men's Elimination Chamber match. Will it be filled by Jey Uso or Bronson Reed, or the original Grande Americano? Think about it. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso may be standing side by side tonight, but come Saturday, it could be a very, very different picture. Every man for himself inside of Elimination Chamber. Or you can feel the way
I'll be back again.
Monday Night Raw started tonight. It's WrestleMania season. We are 54 nights away. The pressure is building. The stress is building. The anxiety is building. Everyone jockeying for a place on the two-night card. In this particular matchup, to your previous point, of the utmost importance. One stop before WrestleMania. That's Chicago, Illinois. The Elimination Chamber. Big Bronson Reed would love to represent the vision. Main event Jey Uso would love to have one more crack at the main event of WrestleMania. And El Grande Americano, the original, would love to make some type of history on the grandest stage of them all. Already 5 men have qualified. The aforementioned Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Randy Orton, upstart Javon Evans, and Trick Williams.
Javon and Trick. Oh.
And a reminder that the Elimination Chamber will air
Right, El Grande.
Chicago internationally on Netflix.
Oh, never mind, it's not El Grande. Sorry. Of course not.
Remember, the winner of the Elimination Chamber match in Chicago on Saturday will earn a ticket to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
I want El Grande Americano versus Drew McIntyre. Tell me that wouldn't be perfect for the main event. Yeah. Gracias.
Monday Night Raw is sold out tonight at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, over 12,000 WWE fans on hand of a final Monday Night
Why is the
Raw
crowd so
before
dead?
Elimination Chamber this Saturday. One of these three men will fill the final spot in the men's chamber match. Will it be this man, the original El Grande Americano? Will it be main event Jey Uso? Will it be Big Bronson Reed? A lot of pressure in this match tonight. I think what we've seen regarding the original El Grande Americano is nothing short of a travesty. This man stole El Grande Americano's identity and somehow found himself in this opportunity to enter the Elimination Chamber. So we got triple threat rules in this matchup. First man to
Gracias.
submission will head to Chicago and join
Gracias.
LA Knight.
Gracias.
Scott Evans and Trick Williams for an opportunity to head to WrestleMania and battle Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Three very distinct styles, Corey, in this matchup. It's a very interesting matchup. You've got the unmatched power game of Big Bronson Reed, who is incredibly agile for a man of his size. You've got the next level toughness of main event Jey Uso and the main event experience, which can't be discounted. Then you've got the original El Grande Americano, who, while may have a bit of an identity crisis in his own right, seems to be very capable mat technician. Oh, good strategy in the early going, trying to take out the big man, the 330-pound Oscilla, Big Bronson Reed. Attempt to neutralize the biggest threat. Oh, nice try as Bronson Reed.
Didn't work.
Floors Uso and Americano. And then Jey Uso experiencing firsthand what Big Bronson Reed is capable of. And if Jey needed a reminder, he need only ask his cousin Roman Reigns, who has suffered the wrath of Big Bronson Reed, Oscilla in the past. Bronson Reed in the division knocked off the Usos in LA Knight, a six-man tag team matchup last week. Jey Uso's been in two chamber matches in his career, 2020 and 2021. He was in the only tag team match on the side in the history of the chamber.
I'll be back, gang.
Bronson Reed with a forearm drop from Jey Uso.
It's gonna be up and down.
Keep your eyes on the original
Like 5
Grande
minutes.
Americano, who's perched on the top turnbuckle. Look down below. Moonsault takes out Uso and Reed. You have to wonder what El Grande Americano thinks about the original being in this matchup. I think we should begin specifying Mexican national hero El Grande Americano.
And
Not this guy.
Oh.
Although this guy is a very, very capable luchador, as evidenced by this perfectly executed moonsault to take out Reed and Uso. This guy, as you put it, was a victim of identity theft. As Bronson Reed now, Americano driving Reed face first into the steel post. And Reed driven again. Who's going to the chamber in Chicago?
I haven't had breakfast. I'm gonna take Rollins.
Again, the superstars can stay outside the ring all day long because there are no countouts, no disqualifications. Under triple threat rules, first man to gain pinfall or submission heads to Chicago in the United Center on Saturday. Jey Uso would love Corey to return to the main event, WrestleMania. After winning the Rumble last year, went on to win the world title there. And you can ask any superstar who's had the honor, the distinction of competing in the main event of WrestleMania. It's a relatively short list, but that is something you spend the rest of your career chasing once you taste it. But you have to get through one of the most devastating structures in the history of WWE. The Elimination Chamber first debuted back in 2002. And look at the list of bodies and careers that thing is broken. A steel structure that just envelops the ring. 4 pods, 2 men and women will start the matchup. Those pods will be opened in regularly scheduled intervals throughout the matchup. In the last man standing, it's elimination style. The last man standing heads to WrestleMania. He's got to be licking his chops, and we'll be watching every moment of that match unfold with his WrestleMania hopes on the line. The original. Inside cradle. Was enough to put him away. And look, how shoulders were up there. I think Jey actually initiated the inside cradle that was countered by Americano. Americano has never been a part of the Elimination Chamber. Looks to qualify for the first time this year. And a wicked chop delivered to main event Jey Uso. We were talking about this earlier. You can really feel the pressure, the stress of WrestleMania season, 54 nights away in Las Vegas. Listen, Jay writhing in pain. Beautiful bridging hammerlock applied by Americano. Jay taps here, it's over.
I don't think he's tapping to him.
Oh,
no, cool.
Involved in the fall and still lose an opportunity at the chamber. There's a lot on Reed as well. Really the future of the division. Yeah, you're right. The last hope for representation on the grandest stage of them all could be Big Bronson Reed. Jay fighting back with one arm, and El Grande able to stop him again. And this is great strategy by Uso and El Grande to take Reed out of the mix, at least momentarily. Turn this into a one-on-one matchup. Americano now focusing his attack on the left arm of Jey Uso. And hopefully we settle things down here in Atlanta as we prepare to celebrate the great AJ Styles a bit later on tonight. Oh, what a kick! Uso and Americano have done a great job keeping Bronson Reed out of the majority of this matchup and making this one-on-one, this triple threat match. Up and over by main event Jay, who just unleashed a hellacious right hand on the chin of Americano. Again, these three men battling out in the final spot in Saturday's Elimination Champion. Jay looking to return to the main event WrestleMania yet again.
How pain is
championship much like he did last year. 330-pound Oscilla into the ring and big headbutt. Look at the power of Big Bronson Reed. Oh my God! Oh my God! Double stacked.
Oh.
And now Bronson Reed marching around the ring. Look at the power of Bronson Reed. Terrifying strength. There's a reason that the Oracle Paul Heyman picked Reed to be a part of this vision. Of course, Seth Rollins, who was the original leader of the group. Imagine what Bronson Reed could do inside the elimination. We got a glimpse of it a couple of years ago, back in 2023, when he battled for the United States Championship inside the chamber. This is a different competitor altogether. Cover here by Reed. Look for the leg and a kick out at 2. Ironically, in that chamber match that he was in, Austin Theory was the United States champion. He'd go on to win. And again, another superstar who's completely altered their outlook, their vision, no pun intended, on WWE, on the future of this industry. Big Bronson Reed said, enough being background noise, it's time to be the main character. And that's what we've seen out of Reed over the past several months. This man is lethal. Logan Paul made a good point earlier. The division has been dominating Raw as of late. Imagine if Bronson Reed wins the chamber, goes on to win the WWE title at WrestleMania. That division would dominate SmackDown as well. Very, very real possibility, if not a likelihood. I think Bronson Reed now just trying to rearrange the entire mindset of Jey Uso here. Jey, who knows all about the vision, he's been in a battle with his group for a number of months now.
I'll be back in the end.
Jey trying to rally. What it would do with a shift of power within WWE to have the vision holding a top championship, and to have Bronson Reed as the WWE champion. What that would mean for the Oracle, Paul Heyman, and the rest of the crew. Wow! World's strongest slam delivered that time by Reed. The power of Reed to catch Jey Uso in midair. Now, the original El Grande Americano with a headbutt to Reed. Goodness. Unique offense. Cover! Jey Uso stays alive in your fall for El Grande.
I'm not missing much.
Take another look at El Grande Americano taking down Reed with a bulldog while simultaneously dropping a no way. A German suplex to Reed. Uso, he got inadvertently, maybe not, hit El Grande. And El Grande Americano, waist lock applied. Should be no such thing as inadvertent in a match like this. That looks familiar. Nice German suplex from El Grande. Gonna head up now to the top rope. There's a lot of ground to cover. Oh, it's all the way across the ring. Cover under the leg. He breaks things up. I don't know if Americano made much contact at all with Jey Uso. I think he hurt himself. Executed the cover. I mean, that could prove to be disastrous. Ash landed for Americano. No way. You know, you kidding me.
gonna put that there.
The fact that Americano just scrambled his own brains and then pulled this off,
Damn.
I can't bet against this guy.
Those red skin in my teeth. God damn it.
The power of the original El Grande Americano is unreal. He just delivered a German suplex to the 330-pound Bronson Reed to turn this entire match upside down. Bodies all over the ring. Bronson Reed pulled out of the ring after that German suplex. I think it shook Reed up a bit. A high angle landing across the tops of his shoulders, the base of his neck, and you're dealing with over 330 pounds. That much weight crashing down on your body will damage anybody. And with Reed out of the equation, at least momentarily, it allows Uso and Americano to buy some time, catch their breath a bit. Potentially, or this could be an opportunity for both of them to step on the gas, to engage in a one-on-one competition. Your odds aren't going to get any better than they could be right now if you're Americano or James. And you can't count out Reed here because there are no countouts in this match. I'm still in awe over the fact that Americano
No way Bronson did
that. The way across the ring and appeared to land face first on the mat, and he's still in his battle. Americano now surveying the scene and finally realizing that Big Bronson Reed is out of the equation for the moment. Jey Uso now coming to the same realization. Hey, let's throw down while we still have time. Watchalong resetting things here as Reed's attended to a ringside. Triple threat match continues for an opportunity to get to the Elimination Chamber. Original El Grande Americano attempting to get the WWE fans here in Atlanta behind him. It's like a bizarro world for me. You know, I do AAA on Saturday night on WWE this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday night, every Saturday night, WWE's YouTube channel. And this original, quote-unquote, El Grande Americano is absolutely different. The other Americano is a national hero. He is the original.
If the vision of was Seth, Braun, and Bronson needs to get up to do the masked man spot that they're inevitably going to do.
And look at this now, Grande Americano was taking over Jey Uso in a big trouble here. We're going to see what Americano can do in a side elimination chamber if that comes to be. Ladies and gentlemen, back here on Monday Night Raw, this triple threat match continues for a spot in the Elimination Chamber. Grande Americano, main event Jey Uso. Bronson Reed is also in this match, but moments ago, we see Bronson Reed bulldozing the pile to break up the pinfall attempt, and immediately looking at his right arm. I hate to speculate, obviously not being a medical professional, but it could be a bicep, it could be an elbow. Yeah, he's looking for the bicep as the ringside doctor is out here outside the ring. Look out, poking on Bronson Reed, and this is turning a one-on-one matchup between Jey Uso and El Grande Americano. An opportunity to get to Chicago to fill the final spot inside the Elimination Chamber with a spot at WrestleMania on the line.
I feel like Bronson was meant to win.
Jey Uso throwing caution to the wind.
No, maybe
Great effect a moment ago, but there's still work to be done. This sort of happenstance has got to be viewed as good luck if you're Jey Uso or El Grande Americano, having Bronson Reed neutralized for at least the past several minutes. It remains to be seen whether or not he'll be able to continue this matchup. But this just means it's a one-on-one competition for the moment. Main event, Jey looking to make big things happen. Yeah, but Americano will not allow it. Forcing Jey Uso to lose his balance, and now high risk area.
He's actually hurt.
Top of the ropes.
Because
really big to work with on the turnbuckle here for El Grande Americano.
Because the refs doing a lot of communicating.
And look at this.
So I think they're just doing everything on the fly.
Jey Uso Fighting for self-preservation right here. Going down to the body. We're going to knock the wind out of Americano. And it's a long way down.
So much communicated. It's definitely. Oh, really?
Trying to hang on, desperately trying to hang on. Maybe he can make it work for some leverage here. But Jay is spending an inordinate amount of time in this submission. This could prove to be disastrous for main event Jey Uso.
Is Bronson getting up?
Sooner or later, your ankle's going to pop, something's going to give. Big super kick. Oh! Rolling liner kick by Americano.
Ooh! Ooh, Jay, that was one of your best spears ever. Okay. I feel like WrestleMania was better than this.
Jey Uso has another opportunity to get back in contention for a title at WrestleMania. Being speared by Jey Uso and immediately from the top, the Uso splash puts down Americano for the count of 3, and Jey Uso can book his ticket to the Windy City this Saturday.
I like that finish for what they.
The final spot inside of the men's elimination chamber match.
Like, what happened? I feel like the last man was going to play the tactics or something. MJ was always going to win. But. So yeah, again, I don't know how long it's going to take. Then when they screwed up the recording of this.
You know, many of those who have been a part of AJ's career here tonight should stay Nakamura classic matches in New Japan and WWE with Styles on the left. Bobby Roode, a rivalry with AJ both in TNA and here in WWE as well. Well, Corey, I heard it was going to be here. That is the Michael Jordan-owned NASCAR that was driven by Tyler Reddick. In back-to-back NASCAR victories, a win at Daytona 8 days ago, and then yesterday here in Atlanta at the Auto Trader 400. And look who's along for the ride. Tyler Reddick and CM Punk live. Ladies and gentlemen, last week WWE announced that the first ever premium live event to be held in Italy, Clash in Italy, running from the Naui Arena in Turin on Sunday, May 31st. This landmark will form part of the WWE European Summer Tour, which will see WWE superstars visit cities across Italy, Spain, France, Portugal, and the UK. You can register to WWE Live here on. Well, by the time we get to Italy, Liv Morgan could have some new hardware around her waist.
Yeah.
Going to Germany Pop as a champ. Still seems to be bombing after what happened to her and Stephanie McMahon last week. We'll show you what happened in just a little bit. But we understand Liv's going to make a decision for WrestleMania tonight.
How are they going to do this? Are they going to have her? Because I don't know what happened with Stephanie. But are we have her pick Stephanie and then have Raquel win Chamber one of versus Stephanie? I wanted to make her choice afterwards. I wanted to make a choice yet.
Defending Intercontinental Champion. The dirtiest of the dirty, Michael Cole. You're hanging around Don Bull man too long. Now, Liv Morgan apparently is going to finally make her decision after a couple of weeks of stalling. Will it be the world champ Stephanie McMahon? Will it be the WWE champion Jade Cargill? Liv winning the Rumble gets to make her choice. Update at some point tonight on Big Bronx and Reed a little later on.
We're just going to stand here for a minute. No, it's some bangers happening.
WWE World is returning to Las Vegas April 16th to the 20th as the ultimate WrestleMania week destination. 100% Stratusfaction guaranteed. That's right. WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus is joining the stacked lineup. From its own new activations to return of fan favorite experiences in the largest superstore in WrestleMania history. Last chance. Buy your ticket by tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time and gain pre-sale access to the first Superstar photo and auto on sale. Meanwhile, back here on Monday Night Raw live on Netflix, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan, is ring with her boyfriend, Dom Mysterio. Liv, well, admittedly had erupted emotionally after her interview last week was interrupted by the world champion Stephanie McMahon.
Tú hablando de trabajo duro, no has sacrificado nada. Todo te lo ha dado WWE. Tu carrera la empezaste y debería darte vergüenza. Esconderte detrás de otro dinero. Esconderte detrás de un hombre.
Se esconde detrás del labio.
Necesitas esconderte detrás. No te voy a decir algo. Si tú no escoges a mí, no vas a venir. Porque yo te voy a enseñar a ti lo que es una real campeona.
Ah, I didn't see that. I didn't watch last week. Yeah, she's picking stuff.
You are in the presence of the greatest intercontinental champion, triple A mega campeón, and Royal Rumble winner of all time. And now is the moment you have all been waiting for. Liv is going to make her decision on who she will face at WrestleMania. So, will the champions please come out so my Juanita can make her decision face to face? Women's World Champion Stephanie Rocket.
You know, Corey, it was right here in Atlanta, Georgia last summer that started Stephanie McCare's rise here.
I hope Raquel comes out and leads him.
Battle Royal at Evolution. She would go
I
on
don't know why. I really want Liv Stephanie Raquel.
title. Put on the most of all the controversial things McCare said last week.
Well, then Roxanne comes and picks between Liv and Raquel.
Walked through hell and made it
All right.
home. Rob Pinero is eager to take the grandest stage of them all and prove to the world that nobody can out-wrestle her. And one of the important points that Stephanie made was that she's done it on her own. She hasn't had any support. She hasn't had anybody backing her up. She hasn't had to hide behind anybody else like Liv Morgan had. Well, McCare came from in Chile. There really isn't any wrestling scene, so to speak. And Stephanie literally had to travel the globe, all in hopes of someday getting an opportunity to step through the doors of WWE. She's here, and she's 10.
WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Stop, man, Mr. Malcolm. He's not allowed to put it on the picture. Oh, yeah, he's not familiar. Well, Jay Ryder's here. Yeah, where he's been, you know what I'm saying? I don't get one. Someone like that. Well, I don't know how anyone in their right mind can look at the physical specimen that is Jade Cargill and think to themselves, I want to fight her at WrestleMania. Yeah, Storm is coming to WrestleMania. Jade Cargill will defend the WWE Women's Championship. The only question is, who will she face? Will he live? Or will he be the winner of Saturday's Chamber match?
Guys have been patiently waiting vulnerable like that. And I really thought about what you said. I thought about what you said all week. And you're right. You were right. I didn't realize how selfish I've been. I didn't realize how I've only been thinking about my own experience. I didn't realize how privileged I really was. You said I've had 10 years with the best medical, the best coaches, the best facilities. And even so, I still thought that I was struggling. And to be honest, I really didn't know much about your story. I really didn't know too much. I didn't know that you had to scratch and claw and fight 10 years just to be here in WWE. And now that I know about your story, I just want to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I judged you. It is very clear to me that you are the champion that you are because of what you had to go through. But now I need to focus on my story. And with that being said,
Okay, Stephanie, what are we doing? Thank you. Good.
I think we have our answer.
Good. Thank God.
Morgan not done yet. She felt like she was disrespected last week. Obviously, the words very hollow from Liv Morgan tonight. And to Corey's point, she apparently made her choice. The world champ at WrestleMania.
Oof.
Tiffany McCurry never had a chance after the cheap shot by the Women's Royal Rumble winner. In oblivion! That happens in Las Vegas at WrestleMania. This will be the sight we see. And new Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Clarifying a lot of things tonight. In 54 nights, Morgan will take on Stephanie McCurry for the Women's World title. And we also know now that the winner of Saturday's Women's Elimination Chamber match will face Jamie Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship.
Is Tiffy going to win Chamber?
Morgan is about to address Cargill.
Tiffy's going to win Chamber, bro.
Right to the temple of La Primera, followed by oblivion. Liv Morgan letting the world know she is locked
Wait,
in
no, I'm actually locked in though. Because, like, you'd think Bianca and thing. But,
championship.
Tiffy's going to win Chamber. We got Tiffy J.
I'm currently standing by with the MOG, Javon Evans. Javon, last week, you outlasted Gunther. You outlasted Dominic Mysterio. You earned a spot in the Elimination Chamber match. How are you feeling heading into the biggest opportunity of your career?
I mean,
So listen.
Saturday.
okay.
We got Larry's and the theme song for the Elimination Chamber.
Hey, it's on hard now. Hey, you mean to tell me that we're in an Atlanta about a tribute show that's not for me? And then I see Offset out here giving Javon Evans his power and not me? As a landscaping son, I can say, come on, Offset, we can years now, but you always say no. What's up with that, man? Well, like you say, we make suck. And that's not throwing hands. If we get those hands tonight. Oh, big man. What up, Charlie? Dangerous. Okay. You got a couple wins under your belt. How you feeling yourself, huh? Oh, okay. Hey, go lace your boots up, boy. Yeah. Lord knows you can never lace them up. Get to mine tonight, huh?
Javon was Kofi. Michael Cole's going to be so confused. called Javon Keys.
To offset JID. The official theme song of Elimination Chamber 2026. Now the Tiari offset available now on Apple
swinging
Music
this shit.
and Spotify.
What are we doing? Why is my Netflix now lagging? Been fine this whole time. But now we want to lag, do we? Now my YouTube chat's disconnected too. Oh, that's fantastic, isn't it? What's wrong with my Wi-Fi? My Wi-Fi went down. Oh no. That's a problem. Very big problem. My stream will still be going because I should be on my data. But what the hell happened to my Wi-Fi? For 1 bar. Like what? What is going on? I don't understand. It says it's connected now with a 1 bar. Oh, and that's on my laptop.
Speaking of Elimination Chamber, United Center in Chicago this Saturday. Let's
No,
take a look at the schedule, of course, on the ESPN app internationally on Netflix. Countdown gets underway at 5 Eastern. 2 Pacific as we look your appetite for what's the final. The Elimination Chamber, the final PLE before gets underway 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Of course, the first immediately following the main event this Saturday.
Do you have a new theme? There's a new theme.
Maxine Dupree has a score to settle tonight, but sometimes
Unless it happened the last few weeks.
But something like Natty.
Oof.
Maxine Dupree is ready to
I'm actually excited to
because she has got a fight on her hands in the form of Natty next. Natty was very vocal on social media over the past 3 days leading to this matchup here tonight, basically talking about how Maxine was a trainee in the Hart family dungeon, but Natty, after the way she believes she was treated by Maxine, has revoked the dungeon. I can't necessarily disagree with how Natty views the situation. I've seen it a million times over the years. Someone tastes a little bit of success.
That's what you do, like a massive.
To let it go.
Is that TMI? I don't. But what?
And these two met a couple of weeks ago. And tonight was about the celebration of the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I'm not.
AJ Styles is a new person. He's setting model for the type of man, type of professional, the type of family person we want to be.
He made me better. I know he made a lot of other talent better. Just thank you, AJ, for being you.
Never time to be phoned in.
I'm really going to miss you, man. And thank you for everything.
Y'all trying to be Jeff Wrestling on our camera. Say thank you for the major songs.
Hey, AJ, congratulations on your retirement.
Figure out, have fun, be safe with it, and see that later.
So it's nice to be happy that we got the time with you guys. Thank you, AJ. Happy retirement. It was phenomenal and all of it.
I'm currently watching in like 48p. What the hell? And now it's stopped. Okay. Well, I don't understand. Like, I actually don't. The Wi-Fi disconnected again. I'm so confused. I don't understand why it just decides to. Anytime I want to stream, bro. Every time I want to stream, it does this. Ah. So over it. You can't take it anymore. Why can you not connect to the network? I don't want to end stream early. Nothing happened. See, that's connected. So what the? I can never have a perfect streaming experience. I don't understand why. I think I might end stream early. I don't know. Feels like what's going on? Yeah, I think it's fixed.
WWE Backlash is coming to Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, May 9th. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
I think I'm behind.
Highlight of the night is presented by Cricket 5G.
The highlight of the night came in 2017. Right.
So much to him in his career out here tonight.
Oh!
Anderson and Gallows along with Beach and Park and Club, and of course, the Bullet Club after Tonga Lowe is what the Bullet Club after AJ Styles left. They're all here to celebrate Styles tonight.
Tonga lower.
Meanwhile in the ring, Danny
And now I can see something.
One-on-one, and we are underway. And this is a very new, very branded Natty. At least, I think it's just a new side of Natty. Exactly. Finally getting to see this Natty has been lying dormant for too long. And unfortunately for Maxine, he finds herself.
Eat my pie.
Natalia elevates, Natty decimates, but it's Maxine taking the fight to Natty tonight and driving her through the ropes. And this is a vicious side of Maxine as he's driven though into the timekeeper's area. And a big kick catches Natty. Maxine bringing the fight to Natty tonight. Maxine off the barricade, walks by into Natty. And Maxine in a story setting tonight. Natty crossed the Intercontinental title. He's got his battle with a double count out a couple of weeks back. It's a matter of respect for Natalia. I'm sorry, Natty, I like my feet. I don't want to come down my throat. Maxine learned everything she knows from the time spent in the Natty. And now, Natty, wait a minute. Maxine hit the post hard face first.
Oh, the what?
Maxine has not moved since that happened.
I just made a pie. What have I missed? This can't be real. This one's stupid.
Take advantage of a defenseless Maxine who hasn't moved since she ran
This
face
is
first to the
stupid.
red post.
Hello, whoever that is. I didn't even see it. Who lost? What is wrong? Crash out. Never mind. Yeah, this one's fake. Show replay. I literally got up because I was like, damn, this is going to be a good match, but I'm going to go get my pie that I put in the microwave 5 minutes ago. I came back, the match was over. What the hell? And then she's dead. Hurry up.
Yeah. Are you excited for you? Tonight's gonna be a big walk, sis. It's like I really feel.
I'm sorry for being a hot.
Nothing else we know.
There's been so much new up here. Welcome to the property. You're like my brother. I just want what's best for you. I just want you to do that. Alright? Baby, we're just like, we'll be always making water on the bridge. You will see me become friends. Okay? Love you, baby. I love you. Hey, guys. Last week, you guys left me hanging. And that's why I lost. Then, I understand you want to do this on your own, but I don't. And next week, I gotta defend my IC championship against Penta. So can I count you guys or what? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Dom. I've been focusing on the biggest match of my career. And when you got hurt, and I had no one watching my back, I didn't blame you. I held my own. Maybe that's what you should do. It's time to take some responsibility.
Oh, they are so splitting up at before many go around there. Maybe a chamber. Something technical.
Big Balor calling this the biggest match of his career. Corey, he understands that he has the opportunity.
Okay, why is my pile rock, bro?
WrestleMania history. Understandable. Big Balor, I spoke with earlier today, but I've never seen that level of focus. Big Balor, this man I've known for over a decade.
I really need to be reading in chat because my stream is
Punk Balor for the world title in Chicago on Saturday. Meanwhile, major news. See, last Friday, Connor Ben, the British star, coming off 2 sold-out matches against Christian Lake Jr. at Hotspur Stadium, has signed with Judo Boxing. Connor Ben, a box office attraction, one of the UK's biggest stars, entering his prime, and now signed to Zupa. Stay tuned for more details on Connor's next fight. Who will Connor's first opponent be?
This part looks disgusting.
And coming up next, the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar is here, live.
Even the meat is like, oh, really at this point. I don't know what to do. Should probably read. No. Yeah, that's cool, bro.
Well, Trick Williams, earlier tonight we saw Jey Uso become the final competitor to qualify for the men's elimination chamber match. This is the first elimination chamber, so I have to ask you, how are you feeling about the 5 other competitors? And what's your strategy for this?
Reporting to you live, the sexiest and most entertaining superstar alive, Trick Williams has finally arrived. And the truth is, I wasn't supposed to be here. But somebody told me Atlanta got the best chicken wings in the world. I said, imagine that. Since Atlanta got the best chicken wings, maybe it's only right that I showed up with my lemon pepper steppers. Now, for real, understand this. Trick Williams, they're coming to get the job done. That's exactly what I'm going to do Saturday at the Elimination Chamber.
I don't care who just won their match. Anybody gonna be easy. We're gonna be having no RKOs. We won't be having no American Nightmares. Won't nobody be saying yeah. And the show won't be bounced. It's time for the brightest new star in the business. I'm talking about the anointed one. I'm talking about Mr. Hollywood. I'm talking about Mr. Little Pepper Stepper to show you what I'm about. Atlanta, we're gonna be carrying sun on Saturday. Tell them what we gonna do. Ladies and gentlemen, the Winter Olympics in Milan in our rearview mirror tonight. We head to the city that hosted the 1996 Summer Olympics. This is Atlanta, Georgia, for Monday Night Raw.
There unfortunately are no race cars in the Olympics, but they do have them here in Atlanta. There he is, Tyler Reddick, fresh off winning the Auto Trader 400. Oh, and the Daytona 500 just last week. There we see two Trey Eye, your guy, Michael, for a multi-platinum, Grammy winning rapper, but right here in Atlanta. And another one of your fans, oh yeah, Giuliani is here in the ATL, another multi-platinum rapper, having a good time with us as we honor the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Another sit here in song for 15 seconds, like to have a door left.
We take a look at a man who is still a free agent. Oh my.
Oh my god, he's gonna come out when Brock comes out. Oh my god. I actually think he will. Because Brock Lesnar's about to come out. Please. This would be huge. Like, I would rather Gunther Brock gets retired. But I feel like that's not going to happen. Brock's going to retire at SummerSlam in Minneapolis. Oh my god.
Remind me why this thing is here again? Nick Holmes. Yeah, there we go. Just do me a favor. Put this back on the truck and start heading for Chicago. Looks like a big matter. Cool. Cheers. Yeah, good. You're being with somebody more important than me.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
You talk too much for a rookie. You think so? How about you shut me up? Do some. Oh, yeah, see where I'm going. Let's look. Time and place. Do this for each other. Let's give this every time and place.
What if AJ's in there?
Thank you.
AJ's actually in the box. Oh, that's a little bit. Like, when music hits, his is like the biggest one.
The man who eliminated Ola Femi in the Royal Rumble is here. Accompanied by the Oracle Paul Heyman, long-time relationship between these two men.
Have I ever come out in this segment when Brock can cross over against Rusev or something? In like a week or two, whatever.
because young man has to trust you as well, Corey. Thank you again for that night. He sees everything.
Paul Heyman.
Traditionally, WrestleMania has three main events: the title match and the Undertaker streak. Now, need I have to remind you, my client, Brock Lesnar, conquered the Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania, which means that main event spot went to Brock Lesnar. And now,
That's a first setting.
the only dead
I'll do that.
man walking in WWE is the one that comes down the aisle to face Brock Lesnar. So I know what you're all asking. Who will fight Brock Lesnar
I missed the
at
wrestling.
WrestleMania? I don't even have a spoiler for you, because when Brock Lesnar and I walked through that locker room, there wasn't one person that was man enough that I could identify that would step up and take the ass-kicking of biblical proportions that await them at WrestleMania.
I hope it's coming out right now.
Lesnar!
Over.
Nothing goes deeper than that. In an effort of full transparency, these are the appearances that Brock Lesnar is going to make on the road to WrestleMania. And at any time, any man is willing to go down in history by painting the absolute worst victimization possible in front of a global audience at the grandest stage of all. Then all that man has to do is come down that aisle and get up in the face of Brock Lesnar.
Kit Wilson. Start off with Kit Wilson coming out tonight.
Going to happen. I don't think anyone is going to answer Brock Lesnar's open challenge for WrestleMania.
Okay.
If you take a quick look at that locker room, let's be honest, you can have all the matches you want. The real main event at WrestleMania is whoever's going to get their ass kicked and conquered versus Brock Lesnar.
I like this idea of Brock Open Challenge.
No one in that locker room with the balls
Miz.
take that ass kicking at WrestleMania from Brock Lesnar. Well, Corey, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, you take the open challenge.
Have an open challenge every week. Have someone come out
If you can beat Brock Lesnar
and then the opponent just isn't worthy. No one has the balls, and then this comes out. No one is man enough. Kid Wilson comes out, gets absolutely squashed. Like, that's what we need.
Particularly on the grandest stage of them all. This is the man who ended the Undertaker's streak. Just imagine what he could do to anyone else's
Someone
career.
come out now? No.
AJ, you think you can stand out there and compare resumes with me? What have you ever done, huh? You held one butterfly belt. I changed the entire game. I was the first woman to win a main event in WrestleMania. I was the first one on the cover of the video, and it's not better than your complete moron of a husband. I have taken this business to heights that you cannot and will not ever reach, even just this title. I have taken it and made it the most talked about, the most represented title in all of WWE. Deserve to get rid as retired you from your friends and family in your hometown of Chicago. You'll still be the least talented AJ to retire this year. You're looking for me. I'll still be the greatest female wrestler of all time. It's not just me saying it. Other people are saying it. Everybody's saying it. Sports Illustrated is saying it. The Bleacher Report is saying it. Someday, on Elimination Chamber, I prove it.
See, that is straight.
Advantage in her hometown of Chicago, Illinois, as she looks to win the Intercontinental Championship. AJ's first one-on-one match of the decade, her first title match in 11 years, as she has to knock off one of the all-time greats in Becky Lynch to win the gold.
Bouncy. That's it.
It's all set. The youthful exuberance of the young OG, Javon Evans, but he's got a big task in front of him next. Saying that again, one of the most decorated superstars in WWE history.
I love
Kofi
Javon.
Kingston of the New Day goes one-on-one with the young OG next.
He's like just a younger, bouncier Jey Uso. Like with a better moveset. Now more exciting. Like Jey was always good at that, but it's starting to get a bit more. I'll be back.
Coming Saturday, playing Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, James Williams in that match. We talked about it quite a few times when it comes to Javon Evans. Sometimes what you don't know can benefit you. Evans, the youngest superstar in the Elimination Chamber, the least experienced of the field. As the young OG competes like he's playing with house money each and every night.
I can't wait to listen to those so I can do a fat turn because I've been holding it for the last hour and a half.
And now he's a part of it.
If you're watching, by the way, I am behind. Brother! New day. That's so Grace in the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're week on the WWE Podcast Network. The Undertaker represents Atlanta's
Who the hell is Brianna Chicken Fry?
Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul with Brianna Chicken Fry, and newcomer Royce Keys on Stephanie's What's Your Story? What a story he has to tell.
What kind of a name is that? Speaking of Royce Keys, where the hell is he?
Meanwhile, an impromptu matchup that was born out of a confrontation backstage a bit earlier tonight. Javon Evans, accompanied by Offset in the ring, will take on Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods out with a shoulder injury, and of course Grayson Waller on the ringside as well. Before the action gets too hot, Andy, allow me to say this once loud and proud. Thank God for the new day.
Thank
Kofi Kingston.
God!
This 21-year-old upstart Javon Evans, who said a lot of people have compared Javon to Kofi and what Kofi Kingston can do, especially at the Royal Rumble. That people thought that Javon Evans could pull off some of those death-defying moves that Kofi Kingston has done in the Rumble over the years. Kingston said respects the talent this young man has, but he said he was offended over the fact that people would compare Evans to Kingston this early on in his career. Kofi Kingston has smashed and fought for every opportunity he's ever received in this business. Javon hasn't. I didn't say that, but Kofi is not about to have his own name be used to elevate somebody else, potentially looking to replace him down the line. Kofi Kingston is a former WWE champion. Kofi Kingston has competed at WrestleMania. Kofi has seen it done on everything there is to do in this game. Coach Ron Evans has an opportunity to go to WrestleMania this year and battle for the WWE Championship. He beat Gunther and Dominic Mysterio in a triple threat match last week to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. And on Saturday, Evans will join Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Jey Uso, and Trick Williams in that match. And listen, if somehow, some way, Javon Evans emerges victorious in the Elimination Chamber, all the comparisons to Kofi Kingston
Damn!
right on. It will be absolutely worthy of his Javon Mania this year. Kofi, I guess, to give some respect to the Javon Evans here tonight. at this. Where's Devon going? Grayson Waller created a distraction over here on this side of the way. Guys on a young OG. Where are we at?
He went far.
Away. Javon Evans. He ran away with Xavier. He ran away. I want to turn around. Now Kobe takes a look to take advantage of the distraction.
Damn!
What a knee to the face of Kingston and a kick out. Wow, impact.
God dang.
Incredible shot landed by the young OG. You'll give you over here being embarrassed mentally by Xavier. What are you putting on the doctor? Doctor is there. You're almost a doctor, by the way. You're a professor. Right. Don't fall for it, Javon.
I'll be back.
The eye. Now. Nasty landing for Evan. Doesn't want to be out there with Woods and Grayson Waller. Kick Kobe with a kick taking advantage. Here's all set with Devontae. Clearly outnumbered tonight. The matches against Kobe Kingston. He's got Waller on the way. How do you think you're clearly outnumbered? Xavier Woods is not medically cleared. In fact, he's injured. He's won a valid arm. This is at worst even. We intellectuals have to stick together, Cole. It's all about, academia.
There, no longer have to be getting up like that. I'm about to. Then I might stand up.
And now Kobe Kingston stomping away as Javon Evans in the corner. And we talk about the inexperience of Javon Evans, and rarely has it come back to bite him. In this instance, Kobe Kingston does have the experience. I agree, but I don't think that experience had anything to do with this. The fact that he was outnumbered had something to do with Javon Evans. Joining the snap in the favor of Kingston. Flop kick right in the chin. Going to drag Evans down to the center of the ring into the cover. Puts the leg on Javon Evans, and Evans has to kick out at 2. Slowing down the pace. You know coaches can go when it calls for it. Right now, he's throwing Offset is from the body. Jamie Johnson is Kenny X's official theme song of Elimination Chamber this Saturday. Looking on. You get paid every time you play that? You like to, like every time I walk past you, you have that song whenever. I did. Because I knew it was going to be a little yachty. Beautiful takedown by Kingston. Little yachty's actually. I was in the offset. Pretty off the way. Not even more than that. And Kobe now, walking up to the top rope. Kingston. Oh, and down goes Javon Evans. Kobe into the cover. Really reaching a lessonly young OT here tonight. That's what it's all about. Don't feel disrespected. Everyone and their brother is comparing Javon Evans to him this early in Javon's career. I understand. A lot of people, I've done it myself. Your heart's in the right place. You're talking about physically speaking, capability, potential for the future. But right now, Kobe's still the guy. Complete control of a young OG Javon Evans. Well, let's talk about how he got control thanks to Grayson Waller and Xavier Woods causing a distraction here at ringside. Offset is Javon Evans' corner as well. Are you implying that Offset is not a distraction being one of the biggest stars in the music industry? Sends Evans into close to a knee. That's like Carter with the kick. Kick drops Kingston.
Do you believe the audacity that Offset now saying UK sucks backstage? Come on.
A lot of people say that. And oh my goodness, there's a brilliant splash kick. Cover now. Bobby Evans and a kick out at 2.
That did not suck.
In any way, shape, or form. Mind-blowing athleticism from the young OG. Javon Evans just a super athletic, lightning fast, so dynamic. Imagine what he will do inside the chamber structure.
Javon Evans from himself, but now perched on the top turnbuckle.
Evans! Oh! Kobe rolled out a hard way, and Evans may hurt his ankle or his knee. And that could be bad news heading into the chamber on
So it looked like it would have hurt, but
Kingston now. Finally, the other side, SOS smacks him on cover. Shoulders down. Evans kicks him too.
Get this Saturday. Let's make it through this match.
the way he landed does look like he hurt himself.
The high risk does not pay off. Kingston out of the way.
Oh my god, by the way. No, it's fine. It's storyline. Bronson's is real. Maxine's is storyline. I didn't even get to see it. And then the ones I think is
Shoulders down near fall.
oh my god, bro. I cannot wait for Devon to come off the top of the pod and change it off. Devon's so good, bro.
Young man, a joy to watch. No doubt about it. Waller from behind. Waller gets involved in a cheap shot to Evans. Now Kobe Kingston with an opportunity. And Kobe, big leg drop to the back of the net. And thanks to Grayson Waller, Kingston is going to put this one away.
Oh!
He just offset the entire complexion of this match.
Oh!
I shudder to think. Javon Evans hit that OG cutter from the top of the pod inside the chamber. Oh, don't be giving the young man any ideas.
He's gonna do that.
Honor, can you bet against the young OG who somehow continues to find a way night after night to survive while throwing caution to the wind, putting his own body at risk. But it keeps paying off. Evans taking a trip to the outside, taking out Kofi Kingston. And here we see the closing moments. OG Cutter soaring through the skies of ATL. What a win over one of the all-time greats. And now Javon Evans marches into the biggest night of his career, joining 5 other men inside the Elimination Chamber. An opportunity to battle for the WWE title at WrestleMania.
AJ Styles, a phenomenal one. I'm following you on it.
You are one of a kind in our industry, man. I feel truly honored to have shared your lineage.
Oh yeah, one more time. Welcome.
Thank you for everything that you did in this business.
No one did this for long. That's the way of it. And and thanks for the good times inside the ring.
It's been a privilege to come to the fans and honor to share the ring with you. I love you, brother. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is a night to celebrate AJ Styles. Of course, that man, Frankie Kazarian, had so many battles with AJ at TNA. And then Abyss is here for the tag titles with AJ Styles.
Huh? Clobbering time! How fast is this called, ready? Good. I don't like it. It's not me.
Elimination Chambers presented by DoorDash. Defense line and delivery platform. The World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk joins us live on Raw next.
I'm facing your TV. I need to poo so bad. I don't care if it's TMI. I'm like holding this poo in for the last hour and 45 minutes.
We know this coming Saturday in his hometown of Chicago. CM
Oh my
Punk
God.
title Corey against Finn Balor in a night that could alter what could be one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history. That could be Punk and Reigns, and that's the front of line for this battle. I mentioned it to you earlier. I spoke to Balor backstage earlier today. I have never seen Finn as locked in and ready as he is ahead of this matchup in Chicago this coming Saturday. That said, he's stepping into the ring with a man who calls himself the best in the world with good reason, and CM Punk wakes up every morning just to prove it. Earlier, Finn Balor has been more focused the past couple of weeks than I've seen him in many years. Almost something resembling clarity out of Finn Balor. No longer bogged down in drama in the designated clubhouse. No longer worried about anything that happens outside of the ring. Finn Balor looks to return to form as the same man who was the first ever Universal Champion in WWE. Balor has proven he can make it to the top of the mountain. It may have been a while, but he wants to show the world that he's still got it. I mean, you got to admire CM Punk. He wants to take on all challenges. He wants to represent the world heavyweight title in front way.
The match isn't as good as Crown Jewel 2025, mate. It's the greatest match of all.
CM Punk is not the only person that people mad at him. I know people mad at me too. But I need them to understand how I need to do this. I need to prove to the doubters. I need to prove to the critics. I even need to prove to the judgment that I can be champion. It's been 10 years. 10 years of Warriors. One finished. You can learn a lot from it. I learned a lot more from defeat. But when I lost, seeing how I lost, I learned to stop asking myself. Stop telling myself.
Oh, he's so good, but he's not going to. Like, Punk Reigns is so much bigger, but like, I don't think they had Finn Punk Reigns. Punk Reigns is happening, right? Then I think Reigns and Finn Balor. But will they add Finn with it? Yeah.
And Jermaine Dupri, a Grammy Award-winning songwriter, called Life in 1472, one of my favorite albums in high school. And there he is, fighting Marco, the comedian and social media personality. He is sporting the brand new WrestleMania title, special edition, featuring iconic Las Vegas landmarks in graffiti style, one-of-a-kind championship.
Oh, Aaron Woods.
Champion of the best in the world, CM Punk.
Is that your coming in?
First things first. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Atlanta or what? What if that was the last time I got to say that? What if? Finn Balor said, what if he was the champion? What if he never lost? Well, Finn, what if you didn't jump the Toronto? Bring it back to AJ for a minute. Finn, what if you didn't ruin what was ultimately, unfortunately, the last time I'm able to share the ring with AJ Styles? The answer to that is very, very simple. You wouldn't be getting a title shot at Elimination Chamber. It's risky being a fighting champion. People in the back asking, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? My humble answer is the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. I'm giving you people the fighting champion you deserve. I'm following in the footsteps of the greats that I grew up watching. The contemporaries I shared a locker room with. Terry Funk, Harlan Race, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Triple H. It goes on and on. I'm just trying to do the best I can. And I don't like dealing in what ifs for one specific reason. I'll give you an example. Atlanta, are you ready? What if Roman Reigns was here tonight?
Probably believe it. Alright.
This is why I don't like dealing with what ifs, because they're not real reality, because it's not here. You're not fooling me. I'm here, boots on the ground, every Monday night. I'm in every city, I make every town, I do every tour in every country. Yeah, but what if Finn Balor beats me? What if I lose? The hell? No risk, no reward, ladies and gentlemen. The reality is Roman Reigns is going to be here next week in Indianapolis. What if I don't wait until WrestleMania and I punch him in his stupid face next week on Monday? Not rooted in reality, ladies and gentlemen, I feel in facts. I will let Finn Balor ask himself, what if? I will let Roman Reigns ask himself, what if? I don't have to say, what if I was the champion? Because I am the champion. I don't have to say, what if I was good? Because I am the best in the world. I don't have to ask myself, what if I was the main event of WrestleMania? Because I am the main event of WrestleMania. I am the champ. I am the best in the world. My name is Steve. CM Punk putting it all on the line in his hometown of Chicago on Saturday. Burning your candle at both ends, and you come back to fight the World Heavyweight Champion. But based on what we just saw and heard, it sounds like CM Punk is just as locked in as Finn Balor for Saturday in Chicago. And tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by Cricket 5G Smile. Here on Cricket as we celebrate the legendary career of the phenomenal AJ Styles, who will join us in just a little. Monday Night Raw is Pete Williams and Jeremy Borash, of course.
Is that Omos? Yeah! Omos! Let's go!
WrestleMania weekend. Friday, April 17th, Monday, April 20th, the T-Mobile Arena. Combo tickets on sale now via Access.com. Individual event tickets on sale tomorrow via Access.com.
I don't know what it is. I want to burn my face when I'm eating the wall. I'm like here. Yeah, Raquel better win this match. I love it, yeah, but Raquel better win.
Earlier tonight that Liv Morgan has chosen her WrestleMania opponent. There's one stop between now and Las Vegas. Which of these three women will enter the chamber in hopes of making it to WrestleMania?
There might be 8 of them.
One spot remains in the Women's Elimination Chamber match Saturday in Chicago. Already qualifying Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, Alexa Bliss, and Kiana James in a major upset this past Friday on SmackDown. Who will join that field tonight?
Again, find out Liv Morgan wants Stephanie McMahon at the Showcase of the Immortal, which leaves only one option. Jade Cargill, the WWE Women's Champion. That's not much of a reward if you ask me. That's a big-time problem for whoever in Chicago wins.
You see Io Sky is sporting the Women's Tag Team Championship that she holds with Rhea Ripley. If Io qualifies tonight, her and Rhea will both be in the chamber.
Please. Take it, sorry.
This is entering, obviously, there's this rivalry, used to be friendship, now rivalry with Kairi Sane and Io Sky. Kairi's partner, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka, is already qualified for the chamber match. Kairi's the one who eliminated Asuka in the Royal Rumble.
Well, we know that Kyrie's mission tonight for Asuka is not to let Io Sky advance into the Elimination Chamber. Is Kyrie up to the task? We know Kyrie herself would love the punching ticket to Chicago. That's going to be a lot easier said than done. Opposition she's facing this evening.
She would like nothing better than to make sure that Io Sky does not advance to the chamber on Saturday. I can see Io and Rhea working together to eliminate the four other competitors and then leave it to Io and Rhea to fight it out for WrestleMania.
Yeah! You better win.
For Judgment Day, Liv, of course, taking out Stephanie McMahon for the World Championship at WrestleMania. Raquel wins. She's going to battle for the WWE title. That's if she can qualify for the chamber.
No.
The show never stops in WWE 2K26, and last week, 2K revealed details of this year's showcase mode centered on CM Punk's career. Spending multiple decades in WWE history, you can relive CM Punk's rivalries and explore a world where Punk never left, including fantasy historical scenarios straight over WWE 2K26 today. Early access starts March 6th, and you can also play Big Mommy Cool.
Saluda Raquel Rodriguez would love to earn her entry into the Elimination Chamber tonight.
Meanwhile, Raquel Rodriguez in this triple threat match against Io Sky and Kairi Sane. Already, Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, Alexa Bliss, and Kiana James in a massive upset this past Friday on SmackDown have qualified for the chamber. The final spot on the line now. First one of the game, pinfall or submission. No disqualification, no countouts, triple threat rules, and here we go. Io Sky, who holds the tag titles with Rhea Ripley. They'll defend those titles, fighting out on SmackDown against the irresistible forces of legend Nia Jax.
How was that for an irresistible force? A big boot nearly took Kyrie's head off.
Io Sky was ever rivalry with Raquel and company for Judgment Day. Io was going to take a larger woman off her feet. Raquel was a bit too powerful.
Raquel continues to improve week by week. For my money, 2025 is a truly career-altering year for Rodriguez. Found her level of comfort. She's become more dominant than ever. And I think it's just a matter of time before she got gold around her waist.
Well, we know Liv Morgan is going to challenge Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania for the World Championship. The winner of the Chamber will face Jade Cargill for the WWE title. As you know, Raquel Rodriguez qualifies as within the Chamber.
Power reach Jade Cargill.
Well, that was a bit interesting there. Io Sky and Kairi as of late, working together as a team to try to eliminate the larger Raquel. And now Kyrie with a cheap shot. Of course, Asuka, Kyrie's teammate, and the Kabuki Warriors was already qualified. And you have to believe that Kyrie Sane just wants to eliminate Io tonight.
We're getting J-Best TV. I don't think Raquel gets into the match with Stephanie in the league, but she will cross through.
Asuka doesn't care if Kyrie gets into the chamber or not. I mean, Kyrie should care. How Asuka and Kyrie, how that relationship is. They see from their backdrop delivered by Io Sky and Venus in the Sky.
I don't know anymore. It should have been Stephanie in the league for Raquel, but I don't think they'll do that now that Liv is chosen.
Now Raquel Rodriguez will get qualified for the third chamber match. She was involved in 2023-2024. Io Sky and Kyrie Sane have never been in a chamber. And Raquel now, the power of Big Mommy Cool. And there's a double fall-away slam. Incredible strength. Now Rodriguez set up on the top rope and with a floor as Kyrie Sane pulled the ropes down. Kyrie now, the insane elbow, and Raquel just kicked it out of the air. And now the genius of the Sky, stopped by Io Sky, taking everybody out.
Really stuff up. Wondering.
Sky taking a risk and it paid off major dividends. Io now in control of this matchup. Rodriguez on the outside rope for the moment. Sent back down to the floor. And a distraction on Kyrie Sane to get back to the fight. Oh! That's right on the back of her head. Hard landing to the genius of the Sky. Now Bennett, the official, checking out Io Sky. We've got an update coming up in a little bit on a Big Thompson Reed who was injured for the men's qualifying match earlier tonight, eventually won by main event Jay Uso. We're taking a moment to walk the plank here in Atlanta. Sliding deep. Is this enough to put Io away? Covered by Kyrie. Sky able to get the shoulder up. Again, winner of this match heads to the chamber on Saturday. There's high stakes in Elimination Chamber in Chicago. Drew McIntyre. Cover here by Kyrie. And a kick out. Found out earlier tonight. Dave Cargill will be revived for the winner of the women's elimination chamber.
God damn.
Fork on the lower back of Io. And is Io going to tap out here? And Raquel Rodriguez saving the matchup for herself. Once again, up to the outside, courtesy of La Ruda. Something that Raquel admittedly struggled with early in her career. A level of imposter syndrome. Finally really grown into her.
I still don't know what the main event is.
Seems the best version of Raquel that we've seen. I think she believes in herself finally. Raquel was having her way with Kyrie and Io here tonight. It's not about pleasing everyone around you. It's about taking control of your own destiny, your own career. With that mindset, Raquel's becomes this great thing. These three women go to the chamber.
Yeah.
One spot remains in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Will it be filled by Kairi Sane, Raquel Rodriguez, or Io Sky? They're battling out the triple threat match here tonight. Io Sky. And rocking the block, Kairi Sane. And face first goes Kairi.
Kairi!
Roll in this one. By Kairi Sane. Logging the rope all the way to the outside goes Io. Look at that brute Kairi with a kick right under the chin. And now off the top. Oh, look at this drop kick. Tip up by Io, and Io's rolling. Intercepted by Rodriguez. Oh, what a quick line of Kairi Sane. The dominant Rodriguez in the cover. Kairi's got to kick that. As physical as they come. They hop on our hands. And Io Sky not saving Kairi, but saving a matchup for herself. Remember, first one of the game, pick forward submission win. Robbie Raquel into the steel post. And now they can try to do more one-on-one affair, at least momentarily. Here comes Io. Io now. Robbie Raquel to the floor. Irene, we're going to take things to the extreme. From the top rope.
That's where he's full so
Everybody
fast,
down. Now Io.
Damn.
Timekeeper's area. Rodriguez neutralized for the moment. Oh, the backhand. Wow.
If Kairi gets through, I will crash out. Because yeah, they'll do Last of Us, Kairi, and the Chamber, and blah blah blah, chaos, because I'm done. But I don't want that.
Nobody home. Kairi looking for a backslide. Io at 2.5. Ron Bennett was right there, best view in the house, but it was mighty close. Io Sky showing up her power, delivering a knee to the spine. And now Io, opportunity here, top rope. Io Sky connects over the moonsault. Cover. Raquel Rodriguez. About decapitating Kairi. Now Io with a kick to Raquel. Losing the matchup. Sky drive Raquel to the corner. Io launch now out to the edge. Raquel misses wildly. Io takes advantage. Frustrating Raquel Rodriguez. Now Io from the top. Massive missile drop kick, dropping Raquel Rodriguez into the corner. Io Sky looking for the bullet train attack. Nails it in the bottom turnbuckle. Will it be enough? Io wants the insurance. Can we have another over the moonsault on tap? The top rope, Raquel Rodriguez is going to beat him there, though. And Raquel from way up top. Raquel Rodriguez positioning Io Sky. Io still fighting back, though. Resilience of Io Sky on display tonight. Sky, DDT! My goodness! Io could be closing in on the Elimination Chamber match. Kairi Sane, though! Kairi playing spoiler!
No way, bro.
The insane elbow!
Yes!
Boots up! And now Rodriguez!
Yes, Raquel, bang! 1, 2. Yes! Thank God. That is so, it's way better storyline with the draw.
talk about the confidence of Raquel Rodriguez and how it has made so much difference in the trajectory of her career, illustrated perfectly in this super front match tonight. Io Sky taking it high risk, a diving tornado DDT, took down Rodriguez, but Kyrie Sane attempted to steal the win, thwarted by a pair of boots, and a Tejada bomb at the center of the ring. Congratulations, Raquel. Good luck inside of the chamber. The field is now set for the Elimination Chamber match in Chicago this Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to things in Chicago, I want to give you an injury update on what happened to the Auxiliary Big Boss.
Why is there no injury update on Maxine the Preview?
That triple threat match to qualify for the men's chamber. Bronson Reed has suffered a distal biceps tear, and Bronson will be out indefinitely. Switching gears now to Saturday in Chicago.
That's like the fact that Seth got injured, Ron got injured, Bronson got injured. Actually, wow. I actually think instead of Raquel winning this, Tiffany's going to win it. It's between them two. And I'm cheering for Tiffany now. But if Raquel wins, I'll be happy.
I really hope that CM Punk knows what he's doing in his hometown of Chicago. Defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn Balor, who looks to alter the entire landscape of WrestleMania and mess up perhaps one of the great WrestleMania main events in history. Punk and Reigns. Can Balor knock off Punk for the title? Punk not the only one in his household with high stakes at Elimination Chamber. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line as big time bets. Becky Lynch goes one-on-one with AJ Lee. And who's going to head to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre?
Or she loses and wins a big one.
Championship.
Alright.
Men involved.
And this.
Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Javon Evans, Jey Uso.
It's not going to be Jay, not going to be
One of these men
Devon or Trick.
go to WrestleMania. Let's talk about what
No,
the schedule looks like.
no.
It is coming Saturday in Chicago. The countdown show gets underway at 5 Eastern. That is 2 o'clock in the West Coast. Now, Elimination Chamber starts at 6 o'clock in Chicago. That means 7 Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific is the post show. Immediately following the main event, of course, in the States, ESPN app. Internationally, you can catch all the
Which I don't
action
love.
on Netflix.
But I don't think there's no option there.
And coming up next, a tribute to the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I think he'd retire like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. What are you doing? Yeah, it's in Atlanta now. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw next week will be in Indianapolis, Indiana. Intercontinental title on the line. Dirty Dominic Mysterio will defend his Intercontinental Championship against somebody very familiar with, none other than Penta. And then how personal has this one got? Dragon Lee, who on multiple occasions has attempted to defend the honor of the former tag team partner.
his eyes are crazy.
Styles, Dragon
That's cool.
has an opportunity to go one-on-one with the career killer, the ring general. And it is the return of the OTC, the men's Royal Rumble winner. Roman Reigns returns live to Monday Night Raw. Will he confront which champion will he confront? Will it be world champion CM Punk? Will it be world champion Finn Balor?
I was going to say, what? He's already chosen. That's Kelly.
Well, the field is set for the women's elimination chamber match, and someone who is keeping a very close eye on that match. Please welcome my guest, WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Hey, can you say that again for the crowd? Please welcome WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill. Wait. And what else? Two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, and what else? 2025 Queen of the Ring. Exactly. So, go ahead with that question. Look, earlier tonight, we saw Liv Morgan prepare for WrestleMania. She will be facing Stephanie Becker. What is your response to that? I think she's one of the smartest choices tonight, if you ask me. She knows that I'm mop her line up and down that floor. She's totally. Well, I know you'll be keeping
just cut her off. She'll just get started. Lol.
And tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by DoorDash. Your door.
That was like the end of a TV show. End of a
Makes
movie.
tribute
What
to
was
AJ
that?
Styles.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to be in that ring more than anybody. That's why I just wanted to enjoy the moment. Because I don't know how long that moment's going to last.
In my opinion, AJ Styles is best wrestler to repeat.
I actually realized that I might get copyrighted, so I'm gonna sing. Can you take me higher? I don't want copyright to strike my YouTube stream. To a place where the light. Can you take me higher? To a place where I'd love to hear what they're saying, but I really just don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to talk over it. Can you take... Well, maybe not that part. Whoops.
As a wife, I'm terribly proud of my kids. I love it.
You're not the end. I guess I'm going to forfeit that one little cookie. It's almost one of those things you can't wait. You can look back to be what you accomplished. Benchmark of what it is to be professional both inside and outside of the ring. That dude, that man, this is inspiration for me. Oh, that's not bad shit. What he's doing to the business is amazing. And he's just a good person. On behalf of every single person, thank you very much, AJ Styles.
Take me higher. Bam, to a place where I live. Take me higher. I got to see John Cena and AJ Styles in the Perth of Australia. And it was the greatest match of all time. Yeah, I had to like speak up that. I'm not getting copyrighted. I was having my loud voice to go to it. This is good. No, I'm taking. Oh my god. Yeah. What a dead crowd. I'm sorry. This crowd sucks. This crowd is ass, bro. This crowd, I was thinking of it all night, but I was like, maybe they're not. Maybe I'm making it up. No, they suck. Last time you might ever see AJ Styles and WWE. They're allergic to making noise, apparently. That doesn't even sound real. And he says he's not retiring. I thought it was a main event segment, so maybe he's gonna say something big here. He's got TNA, you know, he's... That's oh jeez, took him all night.
I was going to wear a suit tonight. The last time I did, I picked the piss out of Cody Rhodes, so I thought maybe I don't wear a suit. Listen, I thought this was going to be easy, so I get a little choked up. It's not because it's sad. It's what you guys to know that. I am so grateful to be in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, I grew up 45 minutes down the road in Gainesville, Georgia. And that is a lot of things. People don't get to have a celebration like this when they retire somebody and incredibly thankful for this night. And I understand again that this doesn't happen very often, so thank you. But when I'm born, I'm still that kid from Gainesville, Georgia, who fell in love with professional wrestling. And I wrestled in Gainesville, Georgia. And I wrestled in the Asylum in TNA in Nashville. And I wrestled in the Tokyo Dome in Japan. And I wrestled in the bright lights of WrestleMania. And then I wrestled some OGs. In TNA, Daniel, Joe, Frankie Kazarian, we made a mark in wrestling, not just in TNA, but in professional wrestling. And it was the month 13 I left TNA and I went to Japan. And I met some good brothers over there. These guys, Gallows, Anderson, you showed me what it's like to have fun in pro wrestling. It's not serious all the time. And if I'm having fun, that means you're having fun. And that's what it's all about. I've literally done almost everything. Almost. I'll tell you this, the one thing that I haven't done is be a full-time father.
heard this before. Miss birthdays, I've missed anniversaries, I've missed games, I've missed, you name it, I've missed it all. And that sucks. That sucks. And my flex should be, most people think my flex should be all the world championships that I've won all over the world. But I'll tell you my biggest flex. Right here in front of God and everybody in Atlanta, you know, my biggest flex is having the best wife in the world. You never slowed me down. You never told me to stop. You kept pushing me forward. You held the family together even though I walked in front on FaceTime. You're the one. I love you. Now I know. Hey, by the way, thank you guys for being here. Avery, Al, Andy, I love you. AJ's at home with a 4-11 boy. But here's the thing. I know that things may have not been the way that you wanted to, like this cluster at the lawyer law.
He's not there anymore.
Tell you the truth, it's not the way that I thought it went, that it should have went. But here's the thing, when you think about it, it was kind of poetic. Hear me out. Not many people get to go out where they started. My debut was at the Royal Rumble in 2016. And my match, my last one against country, was at the Royal Rumble in 2026. Questions about I didn't leave my gloves in the ring. But here's the thing. I am a man of my word. And at the end of the day, all we have is our word.
Was anyone here?
I didn't take off my gloves at the Royal Rumble because I wanted to take them with me to the house. And come here to Atlanta and be in this ring and leave my gloves at home.
Waiting in Saudi Arabia.
I would have been nothing without you. Thank you for your love. And I love you right back.
I should let everyone come back to the ring. I just got chills. It's all it takes. All it takes is that one gong and it gives me chills every time. Retired Undertaker. They both get on the bike and ride off into the sunset. Or speak loud. Sorry, what?
Change that phrase a little bit. Because if you see me coming, that means you're going. Hey, Jerry. It is my esteemed honor to inform you that you are the newest inductee. In the 2026 class of the WWE Hall of Fame.
For a second, I thought like, we have unfinished business. You got one last match, it's getting me at WrestleMania. I was like, what's going on? But, go. You never know, like a tiny swerve like that, it's not tiny, it's a big deal. That could always happen. One day. Something like that. But, still, Hall of Fame, deserved. I think he didn't know. I think that's a surprise to see. They don't want none. They don't want none. Dog, that was sick. Cool way to finish. That's the only thing worth clicking up. But ooh, what the? Caroline Surface. Just not like that. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's literally the only thing worth cooking up from this episode, I feel like. Maybe Bronson didn't even. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm probably streaming SmackDown. I don't know. Should I? I don't know if I should stream SmackDown or not, or if I go to Penrith to. It's a SmackDown right before Chamber, so something big could happen. I feel like nothing will, so maybe I won't stream SmackDown. Maybe I'll go to creative. I have no idea. Anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. I can't wait to go do a massive turd because I've been holding it for like 3 hours. I don't care if that's TMI. Anyway, that's it. See ya more.